All right, and now the Commonwealth of Notions is with actual live guests, more than I think I've ever had in the studio in quite a while, so I'm pretty excited about this. So if you tuned in earlier, you heard Majjin Boo playing live, and we asked them to come in here and so that we could chat for a bit, and so with the two microphones, we're just going to turn both on, and so we'll have a sort of surround sound vibe. So yeah, I don't know, where should we begin? Should everyone introduce themselves?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm Zavi.
My name is Jono.
My name's Shannon.
I'm Megan.
I'm Megan.
My name's Frank.
I'm Jesse and I play the drums.
God, do we have to go back and do our expenses?
I like to keep it a mystery.
Gosh. Well, thank you so much for coming on to the program this evening, playing, and also for next week. Because I know it's a momentous occasion for you guys, putting out a full-length record.
Our first one.
Yeah.
First one.
And it's been in the making for quite some time.
Yeah. We recorded, re-recorded. It took about like a year and a half. Pretty much a year and a half, right? Yeah, so we're really excited to get this one out.
Nice, nice. And how did you guys end up working with Akon Records?
So I've met Adam a few times, just being in the music scene, playing in different bands here.
Yeah.
And yeah, after this was done, we're kind of on our own, just recording this. We got it produced by Mike Sapone, who is a producer for Brand New and Taking Back Sunday. And we were really lucky just to have that opportunity. We just kind of sent him a cold email, and he really liked it, so he did it half price. So
Yeah.
and after that, I just got in touch with Adam, and he liked it too. So we had a really quick turnaround time. He was like, "All right, this is great. Let's release this in 2 months." So we were just that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah. And I guess one thought I had watching it like live, I've seen you play before. You know, we've shared the stage on a few occasions. You know, it's been an honor. And I wonder, with the songwriting process, I hate the terminology math rock, but I like the idea of thinking of songwriting as putting together puzzle pieces. And I wonder, is that sort of what it's like writing a Majjin Boo song?
Yeah, I guess I'm just afraid to get bored. So whenever I've written music, I always try to stray away from like A, B, C, and like maybe not so much to be unique, but yeah, just for me really, just so I don't get bored of my own music. And it's fun. And Zavi is such a crazy guitarist that like he's like made me a better guitarist, and like he's also made me think outside the box a lot. So it's a lot of it.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time this release where people have called us indie rock and not math rock. No one's even dropped math rock. I think we should stop saying it.
I like that because I mean I really respect math rock musicians, and like I wouldn't throw myself into the category of some of these musicians, but I guess we do take elements. One of my favorite bands is Terra Melos. So, So I just love just like crazy stuff and just like
we have huge pedal board. It's pretty much all of us. Sean didn't even bring his, but his is bigger than all of us. So
The earlier songs were more like enriched, it seemed like, with math rock, but like as I feel like, and this is cliche, but as we progressed, we've kind of been stepping a little bit away from that, kind of more like informed indie rock. And I like what Zavi said earlier, it's sort of this mixture of like indie, emo, post-hardcore that we all kind of like to listen to. And to your point about the puzzle, it kind of sounds like Mom's Marines is like the perfect example of like putting a puzzle together, because it's 4 like different parts.
Yeah. But I mean, they don't feel like they don't belong
Like
together.
disjointed.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it's not one of those things where I would think it's like an abrupt shift in the song, and you're like, wait a minute, is this a different track now or something?
I mean, when a new motif comes up, we don't just we're not just like, oh, this is the one, you know. We have to go through a series of them, and then from that we pick them out, and sometimes they go into different songs. But yeah, we all try to make sure that everything fits together.
Yeah. And I guess I think this is like outside of the record release, moving into the rest of the year and early next year. What are some plans you have? Are you thinking about hitting the road pretty much to support this, or?
Yeah, so we've been talking about that. Egg Hunt they got a booking person now, so we are talking about some dates. We're also talking about recording, so we have that last song that we played is not even on the new record.
Awesome.
So we have a lot of recording to do as well. So we're trying to figure out a good game plan for everything right now.
Yeah.
Right now it's just album
it's more
release.
like we're just trying to catch up with all the song ideas we have right just have like 4 or 5 at least that we just need to like record, and like it's just like constantly avalanches. There's always a new idea, a new
We're
thing.
kind of
So,
strapped for time at the moment.
so we really need to just like focus in here now. And now that we're getting this album out of the way and like all the work that we put in behind that, I think we can really laser in on us as like a cohesive unit now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a good place to be. I know exactly, especially when I don't know. It feels like you're sitting on a release for a bit of time, and you're just so eager to put it out, and you just know that you're just I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're hoping the patience has paid off because we've almost pulled the trigger so many times to
Yeah.
just put it out there. But being with Egg Hunt now, it's a really good situation,
Totally.
and all the things that they're doing for us have been super helpful. So
Yeah.
it's not just a cold release. There's some like momentum behind it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, and I'm happy to see that Adam's taking part with that again, because I think
Yeah.
for a while it seemed like I think it was Mekong Express, and then it was just dormancy.
Yeah.
You know, and now there's just seems like there's something new coming around. You know, every
Yeah.
about month and a half, 2 months or so.
It's been great just having
Yeah.
support. We're really excited for everything, and we're excited for some new artists that they're getting signed.
Yeah.
Won't say who.
Okay,
Yeah, some good stuff coming.
Nice. nice. And for next week for the record release show, what should everyone anticipate?
A lot of weird costumes.
A lot of weird.
Yeah, I want you to reiterate that it's a costume event,
Yeah, it's
right?
gonna be
Because
fun.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
No,
last
no,
time
no.
I showed up and it was.
It is a costume event in that it is part of the spirit of the season, I would
Good.
say. You know, but I think that if you attend wearing a normal attire, you won't be turned away from the door. I would hope.
Okay. Well, I'm going all in.
All right. Well, I hope
Jesse's
so.
going all
Jesse's
in.
coming all in. You heard it here first.
Hey Shannon, I gotta ask,
Sure.
because this is our fund drive, and I wanted to kind of reiterate how WRIR is really here for a lot of the local talent that we have here in Richmond. The music scene is amazing, it's powerful. What does WRIR mean to you? What has it meant to you? And can you give a shout out to help us raise money for our fund drive here?
Oh, I got this. I listen to WRIR is the only radio station I listen to in Richmond. And it's like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like the diversity of the music versus like the quality of the programming across like every. I mean, like it's always something interesting to tune into, and it's usually something that I've never really checked out before at the same time. And if it is something I've checked out before, it's usually something I really, really enjoy. And I think it's one of the best radio stations in America. I don't think that there's another place as truly community driven as WRIR.
I think for the band though, it was you guys were the only ones that played How.
Oh yeah, you played our terrible
First time I ever heard us on the radio, which was like the coolest thing.
Yeah, we had this demo that we recorded with 2 mics.
Yeah,
Right when we started.
we were super excited at the time. In retrospect, it's hard to
But yeah,
listen to that
y'all
song.
found it, put us on the air, and we
Yeah.
definitely noticed that and
Definitely
appreciated it.
appreciate that. Yeah.
But for other bands too, I just recommend or suggest engaging with you all because you all are there for the local bands. So we appreciate you having us in here. We appreciate playing, and then also the show next week. I mean, we couldn't have done it without you. And on the spot, I got a donation of $20, and I hope everybody else.
Jesse's all in.
Yes,
Jesse
thank
all in
you.
Marcus.
Thank you. Well, we appreciate it so much. And
Absolutely. And no, thank you again. I
Thank
really
you,
appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
I was telling the listeners because, you know, without their donations, we wouldn't have had that live studio
Mhm.
for you all to play in. And also, we are getting ready to have video streaming. So what me and Shannon saw while you all were live in that studio, like I'm gonna say it again, my face melted. It was just amazing. We're gonna be able to put that on video on our website, and people are gonna be able to see this, and it's just an amazing thing. So we're really looking for those donations to come in so we can provide that and showcase our amazing talent, such as Majjin Boo.
Yeah.
Can we shout out when they're playing again?
Yeah, absolutely. October 25th over at the Camel, featuring the record release of Majjin Boo, along with Antiphon's Gold Connections, Hot Spit, and Castle OG, which I apologize, I don't think I have anything that's radio clear that I can play by Castle OG.
Makes sense.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
Checks out.
no. I mean, it's been with great effort, and at one point I will make that happen. But for now,
Just the radio.
we love you.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you again.